Who would you be if you stopped playing small? Seriously. If you stopped playing small and started thinking big, who would you be and what would be different about your life? Grab a pen and notepad to write down your answer or write in the notes section on your phone. Introduction. While growing up, we're conditioned to be a certain way. We take on thoughts and beliefs from society, school, and loved ones that aren't ours to begin with, but that somehow get moulded into us like Play-Doh. We're told that we're to this or to that. Many of us hear that we're also not enough. We go from youngsters who possess a childlike magic, believing that anything is possible, to adults who doubt and question everything. I was 11 years old the first time I was told that I would never amount to anything. A statement that no child or adult wants to hear. The exact opening line that my school teacher bellowed as he stood on his chair to emphasise his point was, "Why are you all so stupid?" This wasn't a passing remark either. It was a point he spent over 40 painful minutes making by screaming at my class until the bell rang for home time. For context, it was a rainy Monday afternoon and our last lesson of the day. From the moment that French class began, we knew it would be a memorable one for all the wrong reasons. The straw that broke the camel's back came 2 minutes into the lesson when one of my classmates stood up to read a passage from a book. Apparently, he wasn't reading it right. Looking back now, it wouldn't have mattered if William Shakespeare was standing at the front of the classroom reading Romeo and Juliet. My teacher was clearly having a very bad day, and by the time a group of 30 11-year-olds entered his classroom, he'd reached breaking point. As soon as the bell rang, I've never witnessed so many kids falling over themselves to get out of one classroom. Running from the lesson, we felt a mixture of emotions. Confused, frightened, unconfident, worthless, and above all, stupid. We didn't see that teacher again for 8 months. The official line from the school was that he was taking time off, which was odd in itself because term had only just started. But the truth is, most of us went home in tears that night, leading to a number of complaints from parents. I didn't say a word to my mum and dad. They were stressed enough as it was, and I didn't want to add to their woes. We later found out that our teacher had suffered a nervous breakdown. Despite the best efforts of our friendly replacement teacher, it was too late to repair the damage that teacher had done. French rapidly became the subject that my form hated most, especially when it came to studying for tests and exams. A person of authority screaming for 40 minutes that you're thick, you're stupid, you can't do it, you're unintelligent, and you'll never amount to anything was more than enough time to condition a group of impressionable young children into believing that his words were true. I'm sure you've probably experienced your own version of this story at some point in your life. And while it can be easy to excuse a person's behaviour and put it down to a bad day, words can have a lasting and detrimental effect. Especially if you hear them often enough and have no idea how to cancel them out. This is why it's so important to protect your mind so that you can foster the self-belief you need to set yourself up for success. In addition to exploring your thoughts, this audiobook will introduce you to a new way of being. A manifesto to follow that will inherently open doorways and will lead you to a new way of thinking. For this manifesto to work, you need to open your eyes to how you're navigating daily life. From how you walk to how you talk, from the tone of your voice to the energy you give off, and how you address those around you.